Hello and welcome back, everybody, to another episode of my big fat journey where usually I wouldn't feed Milo milk, but he's been a good boy and he deserves some. But a little bit to talk about this week. Basically, there's some new things that we're going to be doing, okay? So, what did I do last week? I think I said I was going to try increasing exercise, and I didn't do it. So I failed there. But I still feel good about everything that I was doing. I definitely am going to increase the exercising this next week, and I'll explain why here in a bit. But with ketosis, basically you have to figure out how many ketones are in your blood. And basically the ketones is basically what takes the fat, converts it into heat, radiating off your body through your breath and stuff like that. It's basically what is going to get rid of the fat out of your body. And with that, there's a recommended level of where you know you're in ketosis, which is 1.5 to 3. If you go above 3, then you need to go to the hospital because your blood is like, woo! And I don't want to get to that point. But I'm nowhere near ketosis. Okay? Basically what it is I'm able to measure it with this thing. This is a breathalyzer that I keep taking the mouthpiece off of for some stupid reason. And what it is it does like a little countdown, 9, 8, 7, 6. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow into this thing, and we'll see what my ketone level is. And my ketone level right now, I don't believe that that's accurate, but maybe it is. I highly doubt it because I think because I just ate. It says I'm at a 0.9, and I don't believe I'm at a 0.9. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But the optimal level for ketosis is 1.5 to 3. And yesterday I checked my ketone level, and I was at a 0.2. That hurt. That hurt a lot because I was just like, well, shit. If I'm not in ketosis, then I'm doing something wrong. And basically the whole part of me suffering and going through keto is to hit ketosis. So what am I doing? One, I invested money into this thing so that way I can monitor to make sure I stay in ketosis once I hit it. Number 2, to help me get into it, I'm using a keto supplement that is going to be arriving, I think, tomorrow. A lot of money that I don't really have is going into trying to get myself fixed. And I think that's a big motivator for me because I'm such a cheapskate with money that I'm pouring like a big investment into myself that I need to see these results. I need to get better, and I need to get better fast. Because, once I get to a certain weight, I won't say what that weight is, but it's about another 100 pounds from now, I know I will slow down. And I don't care about slowing down then. I care about me slowing down now. We've had continual weight losses that have been smaller and smaller and smaller, I believe. Because we went from having a 19-pound loss to an 8-pound loss to now just like a 6-pound loss. And I don't want to go and have a 4-pound loss because otherwise I'm going to be suffering for years. Okay? I need to do better than 5. I need to do consistently at least 8 consistently for me to really to be okay. And I feel like that's asking a lot. That's the part that I hate, is I feel like asking for 8 pounds is kind of ridiculous, but at the same time, I'm suffering so much. Once I hit ketosis, the suffering will stop. It'll become easier. You'll lose your cravings, you lose your appetite, you kind of just eat what you need to for that day, and then you're fine. And I can't wait till I reach that point. But until then, it's just hell on earth. because I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at literally everything as I'm looking at the Little Debbie stuff, and I'm like, oh wow, those were so good, to freaking Pillsbury's, to I was looking at King's Hawaiian bread, and I was like, damn, I miss you. But this is what I have to do. I have to go this route. Keto is the best, fastest route for me. I just need to get into that ketosis state. That is very much how I feel about this. But in order for me to get into that ketosis state, I'm very confident that I have to do more exercising. That is the only way that I'm going to be able to progress this, is by burning off the little carbs that I am getting. So with me burning off the carbs, hopefully everything will just go the way that I need it to. So I don't think there's anything wrong with my diet. I think the only problems come in with my off days. Because when I did my ketosis check yesterday, I mean, I really hadn't done much. I did some vacuuming and I cleaned around the house. But there wasn't any like hard labor that was being done. So being at a 0.2 was, I guess, not a surprise. So I need to keep up on doing the exercises. I need to continue doing what I'm doing with the eating. But it's a struggle. Because I'm at a point now of where if I was thinner, I would be able to control what I had, and I would be able to do portion control, which is a major thing. I know I'd be able to do that. But right now, it just sucks because I can't enjoy the things that I used to. And I had a Baconator from Wendy's with no bun, no lettuce, no nothing. It was just meat and cheese. And that was really good. But it's so awkward to order. It really is. Because they're like, oh, so you want it plain. Oh, and then, like, you want the bun gone too? Oh, okay. So I know it's not something that they normally have. And I imagine, like, the whole no bun thing, but then also having it plain because I'm a very picky eater was probably really different. As for like noticeable differences, one of my friends at work, like there was one time where he tried picking me up back before I had started it, and he could only get his fingers to be about here around me as he would put his arms around. And today he tried the same thing, except this time he was actually able to interlock. So I would say that's maybe about 2 inches off of my waistline. So that's cool. That is definitely cool that I was able to see something there that's progressing. Because I'm at a point right now of where like the shirt feels good and it's like fitting as it's supposed to, but I'm just not noticing any major differences. And that's one thing I wish that I could experience, is just more looser clothing or less pain, which the pain in my feet, I would say, is better this week. I don't want to say it's totally better, but it's better. It just kind of sucked last week. But I would definitely say it's better because I haven't had to like hold onto a wall or use the bed to keep myself up. I've been able to just normally walk, but I still have like a limp going on. So hopefully with time, maybe like in a month's time, that'll start really being better, I would hope. But yeah, this is still very much a tough journey. I know that this is probably going to be something that goes on for a whole another year. At least, probably more like 2 years of where I'll be doing these documenting things. This next week is the scariest week. And the only reason that's a scary week is it was week 5 that I ended up having to stop last time because of the ITP blood disease thing. And it's just, it's irrational to have that fear of it coming back or to have anything coming back. But, you know, it's going to be there. I mean, it's like anytime that I get a nosebleed, I instantly have to check my body. I'm just like, where's the spots? Where's the spots at? Is that a spot? Is that a new spot? I can't tell. So this next week will be a very, very bad paranoia week. And I'm not looking forward to that. Because I don't want anything to go wrong and stop me again. Because if I stop again and I gain all the weight back that I just lost, I mean, it's just gonna be another huge setback that I can't afford. I can't afford any more setbacks. We have to fix the problem now. If I wait any longer, I won't ever get better. I won't. It's either now or never. I think a lot of people realize that it's, but I don't know if they realize to what level of seriousness I feel that this is. Do I feel like if I was to continue that I become diabetic? Absolutely not. I don't believe I would. But I think that I would be leading myself to heart disease easily. And I know for sure that if I was to have kids, like I want to, I wouldn't be able to be there. I wouldn't be able to be a proper dad for him. And that is like one of my biggest motivations for doing this. Is if I was to have a kid, I want to be there for him. I want to be able to teach him how to play basketball. I want to teach him how to swing a golf club. I don't want him to be like, oh, daddy's at home sitting in front of the TV because he's just too fat. I feel like I go a little too real with these video series, but this is the diary. And I need to get out what's on my mind so that way I can come back to things later. But that's pretty much my major motivation for this whole thing. So if you've been wondering how I can suffer and like do this to myself and be okay with it, that's pretty much it right there. Is you don't even think about yourself, you think about the future and you think about people around you and people that don't even exist yet. A lot of what I do in day-to-day life isn't even for me. It's for other people. That's just the life I live. But regardless, I think that is going to do it for this week. I'm going to continue exercising. In fact, as soon as I'm done recording this, I'm going to start importing. And then as it's importing, I'm going to go ahead and do a 30-minute workout. And then after I do the workout, I'm going to edit it. Start getting things ready for a Minecraft server reboot tomorrow. And that should be good and fun. But thank you guys seriously so much. Ever since, like, I know it's the same people who keep giving me the same encouragement, but it's these few voices that still give me strength to basically be like, people know I can do this and they're cheering me on. Because even with the voices that aren't so nice, it's nice to have the voices that have my back. So I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. And I will see you guys back here next week, hopefully with some more good news. But yeah, as a weight loss for last week, it was 5.8 pounds. So it was about 6 pounds because I forgot to do that in the beginning. But yeah, we did decent. Hopefully for a bigger number coming up. But we'll just have to see. I'm gonna check my ketone level one more time really quick because I know it's been over 20 minutes because I'm supposed to wait 20 minutes after I eat or drink to do this. So we'll check what my ketone level is really quick. Yeah, see, now I'm at a 0.65. That seems a lot more accurate than a 0.9. So I'm on my way. I'm on my way to doing better. But we'll just see. We'll see how things end with the week. Hopefully we get into ketosis next week. But that's going to do it. I'll see you guys back here next time.